Wake up. Put down the phone. Stop scrolling. You are being played. Welcome to Civil Defiance. I am Otto Bismarck. We are going long today. 80 minutes, no breaks, no mercy, because the lie they have sold you is too big to dismantle in a soundbite. The lie is structural. It is foundational. They are telling you America is on the brink of a civil war. You see it in your feed: red state secession, blue state rebellion. They pump this sewage into your eyes 24 hours a day. They want you terrified. They want you buying ammo. They want you looking at your neighbor with suspicion. But I am here to tell you that the Civil War is a hoax. It is a marketing campaign. It is a product line designed by the Uni-Party to keep you distracted while they loot the treasury. While you are fighting in the comments section, Washington is popping champagne. While you are worrying about the price of eggs, they are printing trillions to fund wars you didn't vote for. Let's look at the scoreboard. Late 2025. While the media was screaming about the flag controversy last month, the Uni-Party passed the Continuing Appropriations and Extensions Act of 2026. I want you to listen to what they hid in the fine print. The Shutdown Fairness Act, S3012, guarantees Congress gets paid during a shutdown while Border Patrol works for free. Passed by voice vote, no accountability. The Democracy Promotion Fund, $40 billion allocated to State Department NGOs. This is a slush fund. It funnels money to consultants who run campaigns for the Uni-Party. The Surveillance Rider, HR 6600, updates the definition of domestic extremist to include anyone who questions election integrity or public health mandates. It effectively criminalizes dissent. The Green-Black Compromise, subsidies for solar panels, Democrat donors, and pipelines, Republican donors, in the same bill. BlackRock owns shares in both. The Digital Asset Framework, buried in Section 904, it lays the groundwork for a central bank digital currency to monitor your transactions. The Education Omnibus removes standardized testing requirements, appeasing the teachers' unions, while mandating new civic compliance curriculums, appeasing the establishment. The Pharma Shield grants retroactive immunity to pharmaceutical companies for side effects related to the 2024-2025 booster campaigns. The Infrastructure Equity Clause mandates that 20% of all road contracts go to specific zip codes, a direct payoff to local political machines. Do you see the pattern? They don't hate each other. They are business partners. The Civil War is just the marketing they use to keep you from reading the ledger. Now we follow the money. Why do they need you mad? Because anger is a battery. If you are content, you don't click. If you are rational, you don't donate. They need you volatile. They need you in a state of civil defiance against your neighbor, so you never turn your defiance toward the citadel. Let's talk about the Cantillon effect. This is the economic engine of the Uni-Party. When the Federal Reserve prints money, who gets it first? Wall Street, the banks, the defense contractors. They get the money at zero interest. They buy assets, houses, stocks, land at current prices. By the time that money trickles down to your wages, inflation has exploded. They steal the value of your labor without ever raising taxes. And while you get poorer, they tell you it's the fault of the immigrants or the trans kids or the MAGA Republicans. Housing. BlackRock and Vanguard are buying single-family homes in swing states to turn owners into renters. Food. 4 corporations control 80% of the U.S. meat supply. They price fix in unison while the Uni-Party looks the other way. Energy. The Green New Deal and Drill Baby Drill are both scams. They are both mechanisms to funnel tax dollars to energy conglomerates. Tech monopolies. The 2025 AI safety laws were written by Google and Microsoft to prevent startups from competing. Credit card debt at an all-time high. The interest rates are usury. The banks are protected by the government. Student loans. The forgiveness promised was a lie. It was a wealth transfer to universities to keep tuition high. Healthcare. The price of insulin, the price of chemotherapy. It is artificially inflated by the patent protection laws passed by the Uni-Party.
Interrupting the stream, Otto. We are monitoring the feedback loop. The listeners are engaged. The biometrics show high heart rates, but they are asking for direction. They understand the Uni-Party concept, but they want specific targets. We have requests flooding the encrypted channel. User Ghost Protocol asks, is the military complicit? User Burner Phone 7 asks, what about the local elections? We need to know what you want Otto to deconstruct next. Is it the pharmaceutical complex? Is it the intelligence agencies? Or is it the media conglomerates? We are opening the lines. Send your topic suggestions to the comms channel now. Tell us what boundaries you want us to cross. We are listening.
Thank you, Sarah. You heard her. We need your intel. This show is not a lecture. It is a war room. You tell us where the enemy is hiding, and we will drop the payload. Let's talk about your brain. You are listening to this on a device that tracks your eye movements. The algorithm knows you better than your spouse. When you type a furious comment about the libtards or the maggots, the algorithm flags you as high engagement, low agency. You are the perfect sheep. You generate ad revenue. You spread the virus. To be truly civilly defiant is to disengage from their game. The civil war they want is a digital war. It is fought in comment sections. It is fought with memes. The current thing, how the media synchronizes every outlet to talk about the same story for 3 days, then forgets it instantly. Fear porn, the use of red banners, sirens, and breaking news graphics to spike cortisol. Controlled opposition, how the rebel influencers are often funded by the same donors as the mainstream media. The illusion of choice, Coke versus Pepsi, CNN versus Fox. It is all high fructose corn syrup. Shadow banning, how they silence effective voices while amplifying crazy voices to discredit the movement. The safe scandal. They let you argue about politicians' sex lives so you don't argue about their stock portfolios. We are in the final stretch. We have diagnosed the cancer. Now the cure. You cannot vote your way out of this. The ballot box is a suggestion box that goes into the shredder. You have to build your way out. Starve the beast. Cut the cable. Stop clicking the links. Use ad blockers. Deny them revenue. Cash is king. Use physical currency. It cannot be tracked. It cannot be turned off. Localize. The Uni-Party runs DC. They don't run your sheriff. They don't run your school board. Take those over. Parallel economy. Buy from people who hate the people you hate. Mockery. Do not argue. Laugh. Ridicule the elites. Strip them of their dignity. The clock is ticking down. Listen to me. The censorship grid is tightening. If you are listening to this on Apple, they might delist us. If you're on YouTube, we are already demonetized. You must go to Spotify right now. Search for Civil Defiance. Search for Otto Bismarck. Hit the follow button. Turn on the bell. We need the numbers on Spotify to break the algorithm suppression protocols. If you leave this episode without subscribing, you are voluntarily walking back into the matrix. Do not be a sheep. Be a wolf. They want a civil war. We will give them civil defiance. This is Otto Bismarck. The frequency is closing.